Hey, did you know that you have to unmute your mic before you do your intro? We're going to start again, even though we've started. Howdy, everybody. It's your pal Misty. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. It is time for VLogMas. I was listening to music and had muted my mic before I started, and like the professional that I am, forgot to unmute my microphone. Because what are you doing in a meeting if you're not talking on mute? You're welcome. Happy Sunday. Thank you all for being here. Hey, friend. Carolyn is here. Mary is here. Mary was making fun of me and Carolyn talking to each other. Deanna's here. Hello, Deanna. Thank you for joining me last night, Deanna. I really had a good time talking to you and Teresa. It was a fun time. So tonight the plan is. Oh, hey, Derek. I see you out there watching and catching up on videos, Derek. I appreciate it. I was catching up on a few videos and comments myself today. I cannot tell a lie. Yeah, it's been a good Sunday so far, Deanna. I know you were supposed to have a pretty good Sunday there yourself. So we had a fun walk. Oh, dang, I didn't even bring it in the room, but we went on a fun walk, and Mary keeps saying that we're good friends, and then she's like, hey, put out your hand. And so I put out my hand like a good friend puts out their hand in anticipation of a fun gift. And y'all want to guess what she gave me? She got me a snowman ornament. Rude. It's rude, Mary. It's inappropriate and unprofessional. And I'm totally hanging it on my little tiny Christmas tree. Hey, Amy. I missed you on our walk this morning, friend. I really did. I mean, it's just not the same if you're not there. But it was fun. We actually ended up taking a little bit of a different walk this morning, because this morning when we were all supposed to leave, it ended up being me, Mary, and Natasha. If y'all don't know Natasha, you should definitely go check her out. She's over at Eco Fit and Fab. But she's fun. I love Natasha. I'm a big fan. But we ended up walking around Rice University, and it was gorgeous. Like all these old structures and some newer structures that were still in the same sort of style. It was really fun because we were just trying not to walk through mud, because the path that we normally walk around the golf course is like a dirt path, which is easy to walk on, but if it rains, it's not easy to run or walk on. So just because there's big puddles. So we went the opposite direction and ended up at Rice University and just walked all over there. Amy, they have seesaws, teeter-totters. So me, you, Mary, you're going to have to participate because there's got to be 4 of us. And I already know Natasha's in because she told me if they weren't wet, we're going to have to do them next time. Hey, Mama. Yay, you're here. Welcome to the live stream. You're cooking and watching? Sounds fun. I mean, cooking sounds fun. I had leftovers earlier. I felt like I was real hungry this morning, and then, as always, I can't finish everything, so I end up having it for dinner because you ordered 2 eggs, and today I felt like I finally got them because they gave me eggs that were over hard, which wasn't what I asked for, but it was fine. They were eggs and they were hard, and that's the way that I normally get them scrambled hard at that restaurant. But somehow their 2 scrambled eggs are like 4, but their 2 over hard eggs were just 2. So it ended up not being too much food. Hey, Aaron, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. We were just about to jump into a Vlogmas. So everybody saying hi to each other. Oh, dang it. You didn't get to go for your walk, Deanna? It was yucky outside for us too. It rained on all of us, I think, all the way there, and we were just all be like, please clear up, please clear up, please clear up. And sure enough, it was clear. Now, what it also was humid. Like, it was, I think when I checked, it was like 97% humidity, which meant you just walk in and sweat, but it's so humid, the sweat doesn't go anywhere, and you just get more of it. So I mean, it was a nice, cool, like 70 something degrees. All of us were just sweating. Hey, Tisharia, welcome. Oh, there's Natasha. I was talking about you just a second ago. I was talking about the walk. That's Natasha. Go check her out if you haven't already. Let's see. I love y'all. Everybody saying hi to each other. Hello, Teresa. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for joining me last night, Teresa. On our walk this morning, both Natasha and Mary were like, "Oh yeah, we could tell when Teresa said you didn't think goals was a fun way to think about it. Your brain stopped and processed." I was like, "Yeah, I think that's what it was." For any of you who weren't here last night, I did a group live stream, which I'd be willing to do again tonight. If anybody wants to join, I'll be happy to post the link if you'd like to hop on the live stream with me. No pressure. But last night we were talking about goal setting, and I was like, everybody keeps saying I'm really good at it, and I really feel like I don't. I feel like I'm really good at challenging myself, and I set a challenge to meet a certain like goal. And Teresa's like, maybe it's because you don't think goals are fun. And I do think that is part of it. And I also think, and Mama, you commented this too. I think you and I don't know, maybe that's why I think that way about it, Mama. I don't know, maybe because I'm your little girl. But I feel like if I set a goal that I don't reach, then I've failed. But if I set a challenge and I do my best, then I'm a winner. So we're still working on that. All right, let's see. Agreed. So many great people here tonight. I'm having fun, and y'all are all telling each other hi, and I'm trying to catch up. There's Marcy. Hello, Marcy. Thanks for. I hope you're feeling better, Marcy. I know you've not been feeling well. Ron, hello. Good evening, Ron. I too think and hope that you have all had a great weekend, and then y'all can keep saying hi to each other. We're gonna go ahead and jump into Lego Advent, Star Wars. So. For those of you who have never been to Europe Out Misty's, a Lego and Shock Zero live stream, your job is to pick what type of shape or object we're going to get out of the calendar for day number 11. You can think it's a person or a droid. You can think it's a building, some type of gun or machinery, or, ship. We get a lot of ships. In fact, what did we get the other day? We got that little water thing from Tatooine, and then we got C-3PO. I'm going ship. Put in your guesses. What do you think we're going to be getting today on day 11? First, let me find day 11 while y'all guess, because that's the hardest part. Found it just like that. Day 11. I'm ready to go. All right, Mary says building. Natasha's with me on ship. Teresa wants a person. Mama says ship. It's funny. It's funny seeing boat. I almost said boat, and I'm like, don't say boat, Misty. Person. I appreciate so many of y'all wanting a person, because y'all know that, I mean, they're my favorite. They're super easy, but it's the weekend, so I feel like I have a little bit more time. Tasharia says building. Oh, Christy. Hey, Christy. Thanks for joining. I don't know if you've joined the live stream or you're yet or not. If y'all don't know Christy, definitely go check her out too. I'm a little bit new to Christy. I think it's been a few months, but she's wonderful. Go check her out. January challenge. That's right. If you haven't signed up already, which I have not, but I will be, Derek, I promise. The Steps Challenge announcement came out for January. Yep, January the 1st. So go check out Derek's channel, and if you're interested in the January Steps Challenge, go sign up on his channel. He'll tell you how to sign up, send a little headshot or an emoji or whatever you want for representing yourself, your channel icon if you're a YouTube content creator. As always, and a lot of the things we do in the community, you do not have to be a content creator to follow along. If you get steps and you have a way to track it and a way to send it in, go let Derek know you want to step with us. Oh, your first snow. I don't know if that oh joy is sarcastic or not, but snow does not feel like joy to me. But it was also, in the mid 70s here today. So that's the weather that I'm used to. Thank you, Aaron. Aaron said that he wanted to say how much he respects me and thinks I'm such an inspiration to so many in the community. I love this community, Aaron, and I hope and pray that everybody in this community knows that and feels that from me, because I could do this without them, and I say all the time, without y'all out there, it would not be as fun, it would not be as rewarding, and it really wouldn't be as easy for me. So, and Aaron, I think you're great. I was telling my best friend Amy when we were watching the live stream that you were the first fitness person that made me understand that fit people don't judge. They just want to help. So I love it. I appreciate that. Thank you for agreeing. Yeah, join this challenge, everybody. Come step with us. Deanna's going to be doing it. Me too. I mean, I'll give you an official sign up too, Derek. But I will definitely be in this steps challenge. All right, day 11. I got to talking and then forgot day 11. Day 11. I'm going to choke. I felt like I was almost going to choke myself on my Star Wars Advent. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Open it. Can you see it? Y'all probably can't see, but if you don't know what it is, it probably means it's going to be a fun, hard time for your pal Misty. Are you ready? Day 11. Are you a winner? I hope you're a winner. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. It's a ship. Natasha, we're winners. Who else was a winner? We're winners. It's a ship. And it's orange bonus for favorite color. Included. All right, let's see. Yeah, we'll always get behind anything you do, Derek. I'm with Aaron on that one. Well, I say that, Derek, but I mean, I don't do the weight loss ones, but I'm behind you and I support it, and I'll tell everybody else to join if they're interested, because, you know, different challenges are different for different people. Steps, I'm in. I didn't even join a steps challenge for a long time. Derek will tell you. I'll be like, I don't want to do it, Derek. I don't want to do it. He's like, you don't have to. You don't have to. He never did. He never did make me feel pressured to do it. He's like, it's great. We love your support, whatever you have. So if you just want to support us, you can do that too. But it is kind of fun to play along. Yeah. Also, I mean, your videos are like movies. It's like movie quality, guys. So, all right. You will get signed up. Let me know, friend. I can help you sign up too. Okay. Let's build a ship. And see how many extra pieces we can get. Because I feel like it's going to be a bunch. All right, the first thing we're doing is we're building the outside wing. And then I'm going to assume it's duplicated, because it's a ship and they're generally mirror images. Which means you have to remember to mirror it. Which is normally the piece that I forget. It's been a while since you've done a steps challenge. Free to join, Ron. Go check out Derek's channel. Super fun. I do. Teresa says she does steps, but she likes to do bike, so she doesn't get as many steps. Is there a way to translate steps? I believe that there is, Teresa. Derek can probably tell you, because I want to say that Sharon did that. Fine Fitness with Sharon. I know she hasn't put out content in a while, but I know that she used to join the steps challenges, and I'm pretty sure. Sorry. Yes, there will be extra pieces, and I'll show you how many to share yet. It's still a gag that I know you and me get a kick out of, so I include it every time. You have a Lego city? Oh my goodness. So here's the thing, Aaron. It's so much fun for me. I'm really bad at it. It's hard. I never did Legos growing up. I don't know why. I just never did Legos. I did like Tinker Toys and the log cabins, but I never did Lego for whatever reason. And so it's fun for me, but I'm really not very good at it. But it's still fun and I like to do it. But yeah, I can't imagine a Lego city. I bet that's fun too. I bet he enjoys it. There is a way to do it, but he doesn't know at the moment. If you Google it, he thinks it'll pop up. We can talk about it in the Discord too, Teresa, if you'd like. I'm sure we could figure out something. But yeah, there is somewhere a conversion from steps to bike. Right? A whole Lego city. That would be pretty awesome. I mean, I could build a Star Wars village with ships, buildings, artillery, and people from my last, 4 years of Lego Advent. Misty, stop talking and start work. What am I talking to y'all for? Like it's a live stream where you're supposed to talk to people. I am. I'm supposed to do that too. But I try to do it and build at the same time so I don't keep y'all forever in a day. Does that fit? Yeah. Yes, it does indeed fit. So we've made mirror images of the wing pieces. This is a nice one. I like it. I like it a lot. I felt like it got real quiet while I was doing that. That's interesting. He's attached it to his ankle. You know what was funny about that is I remember Angel with Helpful Choices. She wears her tracker on her ankle. That's how she always wears it. And so to Sherry, just for tonight's count, they're so tiny. We only have 2 little bitty tiny pieces, which they're not even going to focus. We only got 2 little bitty tiny pieces. But look at this ship. It's fun. And it's orange. I love it. Ship. Oh, ship. We got a ship. And we did it. Yay, Lego. All right. Oh, we love the steps challenges, Derek. Like I said, the thing that I like about the steps challenge is before I started doing them, I was working on getting 10,000 steps a day and was struggling with it. Struggling. I was like, I feel like, I'm pretty active. I feel like I'm pretty fit. I was doing hour-long boot camps 5-6 days a week, strength training, everything. I was like, why can't I do this? Why can't I do this? And then I realized it's because I sat right here in this chair and worked at my job. This is also, spoiler alert, this is also my office for work. But I would sit here for 8 hours. So the best thing about the steps challenge for me, and if you're having trouble getting steps, is make sure you step throughout the day. Just keep moving throughout the day. And the more you move throughout the day, do you know what weird thing happens? The more you move throughout the day. Shocker. I know it's strange. It still kind of freaks my brain out, but the more I do, the more I can do. And the less I do, the less I do. So even when I don't want to, I try to do more. There's not only 2 pieces. There's nowhere else for them 2 pieces to go, girl. See, there's only one little gray one right there. Oh, you haven't opened your advent calendar. I was really impressed that they gave the box, because the Fragile box is like so iconic. I love that they gave that as one of the spoiler if you're not following Carolyn's Advent. Again, I've told you to go to Instagram if you want to check it out in the past. It is a nice ship. I agree. All right. Thanks for stopping by, Marcy. Yes, Amy, we're always excited to have you join. Does that mean we're going to be stepping in our apartments again at night talking to each other? We did a lot of that in the last steps challenge when I was going for 420,000 steps. I don't know that I'm going to set that big of a target again, but we'll see how it goes. All right. Moving right along. Next up is Chalk Zero Advent. Chocolate edition. Chocolate edition. Sugar-free chocolate, milk chocolate edition was what I meant to say. For those of you who may be new, and this is your first either live or replay, we pick what shape we think is going to be in day number 11. Shapes that I know exist are snowman. We don't want those, Mary. And if I get one, eating its head off. Just telling you right now. Because I've told her if I get one, I'm directly blaming her for putting that snowman in my hand earlier today. So just for the record, I'm not, no hate, no shade. People may think I'm serious. I love Mary. We pick on each other. She picks on me too. Y'all just don't get to see that part. Poor pitiful me. I get picked on harsh. Between her and Amy, the birthday twins, I mean, it's a wonder I survived. No, not really. Snowflake gingerbread man. I'm gonna give you the rest of them. Some of y'all are guessing. I love it. Reindeer, Santa Claus, present, Christmas tree. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, put the kiddos to bed. Thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. All right. Oh, snowman. Carolyn. Oh no, friend. Snowflake. It's fine. What is up with the friends in the chat today? Ornament. Carolyn, you in on the steps challenge? No pressure, just asking because Derek asked. Reindeer, present, gingerbread man. Hush, y'all, they're mean. I'm a small child, and I'm so thankful that y'all put up with me and take care of me. Mama says tree, Christmas tree. Sherry says present. Christy says Christmas tree. Yeah. Sweetest ever. Y'all are the sweetest ever, actually. Yeah, it does help. I mean, it does help when friends are on your side, yeah. Oh, you're hanging out before, client work, yep. Takes a lot of work because you're a good trainer. Diana said, Diana, hey, I didn't know you was here. Or maybe you're just now commenting. Reindeer, all right. I know you said sorry, but what is wrong with y'all? I just said how much I love this community. And almost all y'all pick snowman. Oh, I didn't pick what I thought it was going to be. I'm going to pick a gingerbread man. What do y'all think? Do y'all think y'all are winners? I mean, you know, look at this shape. It's close. Nope. Ha ha, gingerbread man. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. Oh, focus camera. I was dancing and I did not want to look at that. I don't blame it. I don't blame you, camera. Nobody probably wanted to watch me dance of a winner. All right, next up though. What? Oh, my comments jumped. Sorry. Poop. Derek went with Christmas tree. Sorry. Snowman. See, everybody's snowman. What is up with y'all? We're doing it. We're guessing again. This time, dark chocolate version. You want snow? You can say snowflake. I'm just saying. Oh, present. Or you can say present. That's a good guess. Natasha says Santa. So just as a refresher, snowman, gingerbread man, snowflake, present, Christmas tree, reindeer, Santa Claus. I want a snowflake. Did I make y'all panic that I was going to trick y'all and say snowman? Because I was not. Mom still wants a ship. Christy still wants a Christmas tree. Derek, you had to jump on the... Mary says Christmas tree. Why did you think she said Simba? I don't know, friend. I don't know why you thought she said Simba. Because Olaf did the best explanation of Mufasa dying. And so I've been thinking about The Lion King. I feel like I might need to watch it. Because that silly recap was so funny to me for some reason. You got a snowflake on yours. Well, that's great. Maybe I'll get a snowflake on mine. I'm hoping. That's what I guessed. All right. Day number 11. I promise I'm getting stronger. I really am. I work out and everything. There we go. I got all my muscles flexing to open a piece of cardboard. Did I guess snowflake for y'all? Yeah, I did. I said that out loud. I thought it, but then I wasn't sure if I said it out loud. I did not win. But some of y'all did. Oh, and Teresa had threw in reindeer. Christmas tree! Oh. Christmas. What is happening? You can see it's Christmas tree. Yay, Christmas tree. Some of y'all won. I did not. But I did get 2 out of 3 tonight. And that definitely we're all winners. It really doesn't. It obviously doesn't matter. I'm the true winner because I get to keep the Lego and eat the chocolate and hang out with all of my friends while I do it. So, winner of a VLogMas season for me this year. You were just about to top tree. I mean, I haven't known you to lie to me before, so I'm going to give it to you. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You won, Mary. Yay. I wish, y'all could win more than just the excited feeling of winning, but I hope you at least get a little excited when you win. I get excited when I win. So you know what? I'm just going to, in case anybody would like to join the live stream with me, I'm going to post the link. No pressure to join. But what I'm going to talk about while I eat chocolate tonight, if I remember, because last night I got so into the conversation with Deanna and then Teresa that I forgot to eat the chocolate. But tonight I plan on talking about non-scale victories, which for many of us, we are in the weight loss community. Because that is something that we're trying to do, right? However you look at that, whether you look at it as a number on a scale or just your overall health and fitness, and a lot of the times you are still losing weight as you do that. So, one of the most important things that I have learned over the last almost 3 years now is the scale is a liar. It is a tool to be used, in my opinion, not a goal to be had. Now, does that mean that I think people shouldn't say, I want to lose 100 pounds? No, by all means. If you know you want to lose 100 pounds, you can say that. And there are a lot of people who have a goal weight. And they say, I want to get down to, 165, 150, 185, whatever their goal weight is, right? They have a goal weight. And for other people, I also don't think that that's bad. And I know that a lot of people have a goal weight because they have been that weight before. And they know that's where they felt comfortable, and that's where they, their body performs in peak condition, right? So they know what they want to get down to. I've not been this size since I was in high school, which barely counts as remembering what it was like as a, you know what I mean? Like a goal. I remember being in high school and I never felt uncomfortable in high school, but I still didn't feel, I felt big. I was constantly trying to lose weight even then. I mean, I've talked about that. I was always on diets to, lose weight, to get to a smaller number on a scale. And my mom and I tried, well, my mom didn't necessarily need it, but she would do the things with me in support of me, right? And we would try all of the things to help me lose the weight and the number on the scale. And for me and for a lot of y'all, I know, especially when you start and you see the number go down and down and down, it is exciting because it's immediate proof that what you're doing is working. Because what I find that happens is, and surprise, I'm going to once again talk about consistency, which is something that I consistently talk about because I believe it's true. I believe consistency is the game changer because you can get your diet in line and you can have a good workout regimen. But if you don't have the consistency you're not going to see the change. But the change in those types of ways take time. It takes time and a significant amount of weight, even on the scale, before you drop a clothing size. It takes significant amount before you may see the weight loss in yourself, where others may see it sooner. So there are so many things that as you go through it, it becomes more not about the number, because the number doesn't move as often. But in the beginning, it's so fun. It's when you hit that point where that kind of stops, and then we start to feel some type of way about it. Not everybody, but a lot of us, I think, do. You step on the scale, you've gained weight, you feel bad. Because I did everything that I did last week. Why this week did I gain weight? That's sort of the important thing to remember. You did it, everything you did last week, and last week you gained weight. You did everything this week and you didn't. Still do all of those things again next week and see what happens. Because I believe so many people try the consistency and they see the weight drop, then the weight stops, they stop the consistency, and if they had just kept going, that's when real change happens. And the reason I believe that is because that's what happened to me. Was I was just doing it anyway because I believed the message of consistency, and I didn't see change. And everybody else saw change. You all saw change. You all told me you saw change. I didn't see change. I didn't even necessarily feel change, but I just kept doing it anyway. And now when I look back, oh my God, the change is huge. I'm a different person, mentally, physically, spiritually, and I love it. And I'm super happy to be here. I haven't had the easiest year, but I'm super happy to be here. And I'm super happy to show up for myself every day to make tomorrow better, right? So I went on a really long rant, and now I'm going to go see what y'all are talking about for just a minute. We'll get back to non-scale victories too, but I just realized there's a whole bunch of comments. Oh no. Okay, yeah. All right. Aaron says the scale is a tool is true. It's better to focus on other factors like how your clothes fit, how your body changes visually and or with measurements, your actual body composition, and how you feel. Absolutely. Clothing is big for me. I don't take measurements, and this is just for me. Everybody is different. I know a lot of you do measurements, but I don't feel like I could accurately measure myself. So I use other methods to use it, or to view it, right? The mental journey of weight loss is also a big part of the goals and a major factor in the process. The mental journey is the hardest part, in my opinion, because our brains fight us a lot of times at every turn. You're probably gone, friend. Love you. Have a good evening. Ron says a non-scale victory to him losing 130 pounds is 2-year time span is not gaining weight on the second year is a non-scale victory. Absolutely. That's a huge non-scale. Maintenance. Love it. Deanna says her goal weight range is 20 pounds higher than you were in your 20s. Your goal weight range, but I still appreciate that, right? Because people keep asking me, the reason that I brought that up, let me just circle back around to that. And the reason that I wanted to specify is I know, and I will probably say again, I don't have a goal weight. And I want to make sure that I'm clear that if you have a goal weight, that's great. And I know you can hit it. I don't have a goal weight because I don't know. The way I live my life now, I have never lived my life this way before. So I don't know. Is this the lowest I'm going to get? I doubt it because the scale keeps dropping. I weighed in the other day, guys. I was at 181.4. I was trying to stay around 185. It's just not happening. So we're just going to keep dropping weight a little bit. Maybe we'll put some back on before the end of the month. I'm trying to eat, enough food and stay in maintenance calories. but I don't know how low I'm going to get. So I can't say. I will say I would like to hit 165 at least once. And who knows, I may end up way lower than, like, I don't know, right? I don't even know to say that, but I want to do it at least once because then I will have lost half my body weight. I will weigh 165 and have lost 165. I know y'all have heard me say that before, and I'm a numbers person. I just think that's kind of cool. So if I did have any weight goal, it would be that I want to hit that at least once. I may go under it, I may stay above it. I don't know, but it would be fun to at least say that I've lost my body weight. Yeah, have a good one. I did preach there for just a minute. Oh, LB's here. Hey, LB. I'm going to hit you up, LB, to see when we're going to do that walk. Everybody's telling friend bye. Everybody's telling LB hi. Consistency. Yes, Mary. Consistency is super important. Deanna says that her non-scale victory is not giving up despite terrible results on the scale. And that is a huge non-scale victory because, again, the scale lies to you. And we're so many of us focused on losing weight. And I remember something that Augie Silver Fitness, he said, it's not about your lifespan. It's about your health span. How much of that life can you live in your healthiest version possible? I love that. So I'm going to have a good health span for the rest of this lifespan. But doing it anyway, even when the scale is being like, you're failing. Look at you. You're at the same weight. You within these same 10 pounds for the last year. I know a lot of you are in that boat. You've been in the same 10 pounds for the last year. When was the last time you did that? And I'm not speaking just to you, Deanna. I don't even know where you were in the last year, to be honest. But I know the scale has not been kind to you and you've been, trying different things. And I absolutely respect that. And there are a lot of people who get there and get stuck. And then they're like, I'm obviously doing it all wrong. I might as well just put the weight back on. No, don't do that. You deserve to do what Deanna's doing for herself. Back in Houston, tired but happy to be home. Welcome back to the rain. Or did it? It might have rained where you were too. Oh, jeez. Oh, Jess is here. Hey, Jess. It's probably 10 minutes ago. I'm sorry. I don't know if any of y'all are here. Yes, got to keep going. Consistency. It absolutely is the key to success. I believe that because it's true for me, and I was talking to Kirsten the other day, my coach. And we were talking about different things. And I was like, so many people, when they're talking about goal setting, they shoot for the stars. And here's what I think. That's great. And if all of you are trying to jump up there and grab it, keep trying. I'm going to take little bitty tiny baby stairs all the way up. I'm going to get there one little tiny baby step at a time. But I'm still going to reach the stars. So it's just how you plan on getting there. Teresa says, true, focus on life and habits and less on the scale. Scale is an indicator, absolutely, but always of our actions. So many factors go into the scale, hormones, etc., bloating. That's one of my non-scale victories, was that I actually finally understood what it meant to even feel bloated, because at 330 pounds, I was always bloated and didn't know that it could feel any different. And it's not any fun. But I believe you are correct. I do weigh-ins. Most of you who are here follow me on my channel. Y'all know that. I do weekly weigh-ins most of the time. Sometimes monthly. I've gone months where I haven't weighed at all. I've gone months where I've weighed every day. And that really helped me because it showed me that fluctuation in weight that Teresa was talking about. You can weigh from one day to the next and be within like a 3 to 5 pound range for some people, especially women. I don't know that men fluctuate that much because I'm not one, but I know for women, our weight can really fluctuate. And then it can sometimes, like I said, go with our emotions and change the way we feel about ourselves and the plan that we have. It's okay to modify and adapt your plan. And that's what I use the scale for. I'm doing things, and then the scale shows that it's working. So it's sort of like a check-in going, scale also is in alignment. So I must be, it must be good. But there's so many other things to look at in regards to that that are, in my mind, better indicators. Because you've lost 15 pounds, that's great. How do you feel? Because I bet you feel a lot better too. Um, Ron says sometimes it could be losing inches and not on the scale. I have a picture on my Instagram. Again, cannot highly recommend you follow me there because I rarely remember to post. But I have a picture on my Instagram of me from December of last year through January of this year. So, or February, I think. So it was like 2 months. And the scale actually showed that I had gained 6 pounds. The difference in the way that I looked broke my brain. I didn't understand how I could look so different. I kept, my mom showed me a picture that she had taken just so that I could see it. And I was like, who, why do I look like that? And she's like, you look great. This is, this is how you look. I was like, no, I have another picture of me just like 2 months ago. Look at me in this picture. And it's drastically different. And oh, I said gained 6 pounds. I'm sorry. I meant lost 6 pounds. The scale said I had only lost 6 pounds. And if you go look at those pictures, it's 20 pounds. It looked like easily. Because it's not always in the number. If you're working out, especially with strength training will change the way your body looks. If you do cardio, you'll look the same, smaller. But strength training can sculpt your body, right? Sorry, wrong one. Jess says one of our old vids from a couple of years ago popped up and she was like, holy smokes. Yeah, YouTube has really been liking to recommend some of my old videos recently. I used to do food reviews on just fast food, regular fast food that I enjoyed at the time. And yeah, it pops up for me too, which is really strange for me to see sometimes. Yeah, those old videos. I'm thankful for those old videos, and I'm not ashamed at all of those old videos or who I was in those old videos. I just, when I look at those old videos, it is different. That's not the same mindset anymore. That person was passively killing themselves by not taking care of her. It's like it's a different person. Yeah, look at this crew tonight. It's a great crew. I'm just saying. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you for being here. If you've been here a while, I didn't notice. I apologize. I'm so far behind in the comments. Okay, we're going to catch up in comments. Derek says he's been stuck around 280, but it's your fault. You know what to do, Derek. Actually, you posted a picture the other day. You're looking pretty good, Derek. So, same 10 pounds. And Deanna also blames herself. And you know what? If you see fault in what you're doing and try to change it, that's still good, right? Same here, Ron, the weekly weigh-ins as a check-in. Yeah, you can, fluctuation throughout the day? Absolutely, sure, absolutely. Thank you, Aaron, for answering that. He says that his weight fluctuates sometimes as much from 2 to 4 pounds from one day to the next, but it's often within half to 1.5, depending on sodium intake, how active, how late at night, etc. That's interesting. Like I said, I know that was true for women. But yeah, so if you weigh one day, and some of you weigh every day, so you already know this, but that's why a lot of people will pick a weigh-in day. So at least the day and the time are fairly consistent so that, it should over time still show that trend, right? And really when you're looking at your weight, that's what you want to be looking at, is the trend of going down over time. Aaron says strength training is what he most recommends everyone includes in their weekly workout program for all the incredible benefits it has to offer, but cardio is also important for general heart health. Yeah. Kirsten, Aaron was on a live stream with Kirsten last week, and it was great. If you haven't checked it, it was actually over on Paul's channel, Dev Runner. I've mentioned it a couple times, but it was really good. It was about goal setting. But Kirsten posted a meme the other day, because y'all know my coach is really into strength training as well. And she said it was a picture of a bunch of ladies. It was like a drawing, and it looked like they were from like the 50s, and so they had on those bathing suits that they wore from the 50s. And she had like a big circus dumbbell, one of those huge dumbbells like the strongmen lift. and she was lifting it up, and they're like, they're like, what do you do for working out? And she's like, oh, I lift weights. And they're like, what do you do for cardio? I lift weights faster. Which is funny and not what I do for cardio, but I will say I sometimes get a better cardio level workout using weights than I do from a cardio workout. So it may not be moving as fast as you are in cardio, but that, it's that new, I'm not going to remember what it is, that new treadmill challenge that people have, like you're on an incline at a certain speed for a certain amount of time. And they're saying it's a better cardio for them. It's also working out their muscles more as they do that. So Michelle says she weighs on the 1st to 3rd of each month. Yeah, I think a lot of people like that consistency, again, because they can see that trending over time. We did, in fact, you're going to be a captain? Oh, I didn't even finish the sentence. I got excited. Yay, Jess is going to be a captain of the Steps Challenge. Yes, we did, in fact, talk about it, Jess. I don't know if it's secret info or not, but luckily my channel is one of the smallest ones of the people in this group. And y'all are here, so I think the secret's safe, but that's exciting, Jess. Yeah, we did talk about it a little bit. I have to officially remember to join, but go to Derek's Journey if you're just now joining or catching this in the replay and didn't hear us before, January 1st. So yeah, get your name in for that Steps Challenge. Yeah, the girl lifted that. Yeah, it was funny. I lift weights faster. Aaron says it upsets him how so many women are still fearful of lifting weights and believe the myth that it will make them get huge muscles or look too bulky, as that's just not true. I talked about that the other day too, Aaron. And I mean, you were much kinder about it, sort of than the way that I said it. I was like, if you're a woman and you're afraid that you're going to lift weights and get bulky, first I want you to just start. And then if you find that you're getting bulky, don't lift that heavy of a weight, because you have to take PEs for that. Like you're just not going to get bulky like that. You're going to get lean muscle mass. It's going to burn more fat. And that's another thing when we talk about losing weight on the scale, you don't want to lose weight for clarity. This is another thing that I took away from Augie. You want to lose fat. So if you've lost weight, was it good? Did you lose what you should have? The weight you should? Was it the fat? Right? So just think about that too. He said, Aaron says, strength training by doing supersets with exercises that hit opposing muscle groups can actually be a bit of a cardio workout as well if done with little to no rest and with a decent intensity level. Yes, I do. Kirsten has one of those that I do with a barbell, and it ends up being a great cardio workout. Because we'll do biceps and then triceps, and then you'll do chest and then back. And yeah, it's nice. LB says she needs to live. Still intimidating when it's a new gym, but you've joined one because of kid activities. You know, another thing, I don't mind going to the gym as far as like feeling comfortable with it, because one thing that I did learn in the past was, again, like I've said, I've learned now that fit people are really friendly. They're also really helpful. And sometimes you'll meet people in the gym, and if you're open to receiving it, they'll try to help you out. They're all there for you, doing the best for yourself as well, so. Oh, you covered the last topic in your video? Yeah. And lifting can be intimidating for a lot of people, especially women. I think it can be intimidating. I like what, the boot camps that I do. Oh, hello, Ruby. Thanks for joining the live stream. Can y'all see that little face down there? Isn't she cute? She's awake. She's been asleep. Oh, boy, we woke the animal. Here comes the partner. Here comes the little buddy. Expect some growling in our future. Oh, you gonna give me a kiss? Thanks. Yeah, you gonna give me kisses too? Thanks. Oh, y'all can probably see his head down there. All right, it's a party here. So, oh. See, told you. All right, get down. I gotta make him. Somebody doesn't like to share their mama. It's Barnum. It's Barnum. He doesn't like to share. I'm ratting you out in front of the whole YouTube community. Sweet puppies. Did you not hear all the growling? He growls, and do you know what she does? He growls and snarls at her like real big, like shows all his teeth. She has jumped down to lick his teeth. to tell him that it's okay. Jess says she started weight training and it changed the game for her. It's so gratifying and way more enjoyable in her opinion. I agree. Strength training has been a game changer for me. It's helped me fit in this body. And I've talked about this before. Well, even like in the pictures that I just talked about a few moments ago, I didn't understand. I still get shocked when I see pictures of myself. Still, I can't. I walk by and see my reflection in a mirror, and I'm just like, who is that? And I'm getting up because at first I was real bad about saying I look weird. I'm trying real hard not to say that I look weird. I mean, I may be funny looking. Sorry, that was a joke between me and my daddy. We would always say, "You're funny." I'm funny looking. So I may be funny looking, but I am trying not to say that I look weird anymore when I do that. And I just realized I have not been eating my chocolate. So I do want this little gingerbread man. I'm going to eat him tonight. Ew, nope. I had milk chocolate last night. We're going to eat the Christmas tree. Full gel. We're going to eat the Christmas tree. I like to switch it up. We're going to have the dark chocolate. But yeah, so, sorry. Shuffling back around to non-scale victories. I appreciate those of you who have shared. If anyone else has a non-scale victory that they'd like to share, we would love to hear it. I think to the point of non-scale victories, a lot of people have said it's measurements, it's your clothing. So I've gone from a size 52 pant to a size 34 pant and a size 4X shirt to a size medium. It's crazy. It's not crazy. It's great. Super proud of myself. Super happy that I've stayed consistently doing it. And as I do, the scale continues to drop. That won't always happen. At some point, I will reach the level that my body wants to be. And then I'll do all this to stay in maintenance. And I'm excited to get there too. And I know there are some of you who are there and some of you who have successfully stayed in maintenance. And I love that. And I mean, there may be times where you put on a little and then you need to take it back off. And again, at that point, then I may be able to say, I want to lose 10 to 15 pounds because I'll know where I want to be with a number range, right? Right now, I don't know. I'm sorry. I got to go back because Jess's reply to this comment, which I hadn't been able to click on yet, made me laugh hard. So now I got to get to it. Aaron says that he's been lifting 29 years consistently and still going strong. That is amazing. And Jess asks if you started at birth. You're looking good, my friend. I love it. I have been doing strength training for about a year and a half, and I love it. It has been one of my biggest non-scale victories, and it is a way that I do track other non-scale victories is through the weights. When I started, and I've said this before, when I started at 2-pound dumbbells, and now I use 12 to 15-pound dumbbells. I'm working back up to the 15s. I had hurt my shoulder in September. So I had gone down in weight and then didn't do any overhead for a few months. For those of you who haven't been following along, I'm back to doing overheads, but we're 12 pounds, moving up to 15 pounds in a year and a half. And for me, I think that's huge to go from 2 pounds to even 10, 12 pounds. I mean, that's a big improvement. And it's been that consistency of showing up, doing the exercises, going to the boot camps, 5 days a week, most weeks. And in doing all of those things, in recognizing all of those non-scale victories, it makes me feel better, even if the number doesn't move. And there are so many people that want to lose 50 pounds. They may have 150 to lose, but they'll say 50 pounds. And again, I think that's great if that's what you want to do. The most important thing is to know your why. And if you told me that you want to lose 50 pounds, I'd be like, that's great. Why 50 pounds? Not that I think that's a bad number. I just want to make sure that you know the real reason that you're losing weight. And it kind of goes back to the goal and challenge thing again, right? Where, oh, my brain stopped. Sorry. Goals and challenge thing, Misty. Oh, dang. I forget a lot. Y'all just don't get to see that part. I forgot what I was talking about. Uh-oh, Amy. And I don't have Amy here to circle me back around to get to what. Oh, what was it? Non-scale vectors. Let's go. He says he's actually 43 years old now, though. He thinks he's 25. But you're looking good. Hello, Hyla. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, Aaron is very inspiring. He, sort of similar to my growing up story, he was bullied very badly. And for those of you who have been following a while, you know I was bullied very badly when I was growing up. He made a change early on. I got bigger and bigger and bigger. And then stayed there for a long time and then identified as that person. So I don't identify as that person anymore. In fact, the other day, I went to make a joke about me being a big person. And then I realized it's almost offensive to myself to do that now because I'm so much different than what I was. But I was one of those people who would use my size as a joke. And it really, I thought it was funny. But now I realize I thought it was funny, but it's again sort of that negative talk to yourself, right? So like I try to not say that I look weird when I see myself in a picture, even though I still say it because I think I I don't expect to look that way when I see myself in a picture. It's things like that that I'm trying to, say. Um, yeah, about the 50 pounds. Why the 50 pounds numbers and comparing it to goals and challenges? I know. I think we all do it all the time. I've been getting better. My memory got really bad there right after my dad passed, and I didn't remember anything. My work husband got so mad because he told me the same joke like 3 times, and he said I thought it was hysterical every time, but then he was kind of getting mad that I never remembered the joke. um, I can't remember. I'm sorry, guys. But what I will say is if 50 pounds is your number, if you don't have a number, that's fine. What is your why? And I can tell you that if you told me your goal was to lose 50 pounds, I want to know why that's your goal. Because that's the real thing that's going to get you those 50 pounds. Deanna says that she has achieved everything she wanted to achieve except for less stress on your body. Everything else that you've achieved just makes it sweeter. Yeah, and other non-scale victories, because I'm still talking about non-scale victories. Other non-scale victories for me, which I was just talking about, actually in our Fit Squad chat that we had, we were talking about goals. And I was saying that one of my goals when I first started this, and I was talking to Amy because we were both there. We were in the hot tub watching the live stream. Not gonna lie, we had a good boxing workout, so we were relaxing. But we were watching the live stream, and oh, where is my brain? What was I gonna talk about? I'm sorry, guys. I did it again. I'm talking about non-scale victories. Why was I talking about being in the hot tub watching the live stream? We're going to start wrapping it up, guys, because my brain is starting to slow down. And that happens to me still sometimes. Yeah, Aaron says bullying is a terrible thing, but sometimes it can become a powerful force that drives us to change and adapt in order to become better and overcome those difficult things in life. Yes. And what I realized had happened was that I became my own worst bully. And so now I'm not a bully to myself anymore. Not as badly. I still have my brain that I call Pete. he's the blubbering idiot that tells me horrible things about myself. I still have Pete in my head, but I try not to listen to him as much. And I'm trying to not be my own biggest bully, because I can be pretty mean. I'd never be that mean to y'all, but I can be pretty mean. And I'd be willing to bet a lot of us are oftentimes pretty mean to ourselves. So, I'm going to eat the rest of this chocolate. And encourage you to think of all your non-scale victories. All of the things that have nothing to do with the number, that show that what you're doing is helping you get to your why for doing it. And the number can absolutely be used as a tool to make sure that you're doing those things. But for me, I can't put any emotion behind that number because it's just a number. The inches, they're inches, right? But you still track them to see if you get smaller. I don't do that, but I know I've gotten smaller because my clothes are ridiculously tiny now, which does make laundry easier. I mean, I'm just going to say that is another non-scale victory. Smaller clothes means laundry's easier. Non-scale victory, when you work out, you got to wear more clothes. And even though they're ridiculously tiny, you still have a lot of laundry. So it's still fine. It's a balance. Aaron says he wishes he was never bullied, though. Everyone can find their way that motivates them at some point, that motivates and inspires them to finally make that positive change. Absolutely right. Yeah, there are a lot of people who make the change have never been bullied. I was bullied for a long, long time. And then, like I said, turned into my biggest bully. I'm meaner to myself than anybody. Deanna says she lied on accident. She has some big changes she's working on, and you had a moment of forgetfulness. Have you shared those big changes yet, Deanna? Because I know you put out a video, and I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to after this live stream. Actually, Natasha, I saw that even though I'm a big fan, I had missed an upload, so I'm going to make sure I go catch up yours too. Christy, I think you have a new video out too. I'm so behind. I got to go catch up on some videos. So I appreciate y'all being here for this talk on non-scale victories. Oh, Carolyn's not here. Let me catch that. I'm sorry if any of y'all wanted to go to the dating website. I've cut you off. You cannot go. I blocked it. Did I tell y'all that tonight I'm having a big red zero? I'm having like the last third of a big red zero that I've been working on for a couple of days. And again, some people, diet sodas don't work for them. If they don't work for you, don't use them. I like them as a treat. Says we all do, Deanna. We're all work in progress, no matter how far we've come. Aaron says he's consistently trying to become better every single day, and working and improving his goals continue to change. Absolutely. And I think it's an important message from us to hear from people like you too, Aaron, and people like Kirsten, people like Augie, people like Gavin over at Smithy's Fitness, Val with Home Workout Health Hub, all my favorite fitness people, right? One big thing that I learned from y'all is and another thing that I see in a lot of people who want to lose weight is they have that goal. And then what do you do when you get there? Because a lot of us will hit a goal. We'll say, I want to weigh this amount. We'll get down to that weight. And then we just put it all right back on. Because once you get there, what you have to do is keep doing the things. And the things become progressively more and then different. You can eat more food and still lose weight when you're heavier. now that I weigh less, if I were to eat that much food, I don't need it. Even though I still need more food sometimes than is easy for me to take in, I don't need as much as I did when I was 280 pounds, right? So it's always adapting and changing. And that's why I like seeing people who are in maintenance, even if it's been 30 years, I like seeing that because one, it shows people that are doing it, but it also shows me that it's an ever changing process. It's always, it's forever. I'm really excited about forever now. So I'm ready to do it. Thank you, Diana. I appreciate that you have enjoyed your time here. Deanna says she wants to add 5 meals to the regular rotation that are super yummy and healthy and easy to make. Nice. We already, Deanna, we want to talk about meal prepping and planning because preparation a lot of times is key for different people, for different things. Amy and I have talked about, I am a get up, figure out what in the world I'm going to wear to work out today, go walk the dogs, and then join boot camp. Amy is a put out her clothes the night before kind of person. And I don't know if Jess is still here, but Jess plans like the whole week of her workout clothes, right? And for a lot of people, that preparation is very important. Well, I'm going to eat this food because I already have it. Well, I've already put out my workout wear. I might as well put it on and work out, right? So I like seeing what works differently for different people. I never know what I'm going to wear tomorrow. I haven't figured that out. That's too far in advance. I'm thinking about like right now what I'm doing. So, let me go back. Erin says, hitting a big or main goal is not the end of the journey. It's just one of the many points in the journey where we make a pivot, adapt, and do, and what we do in some ways for our new goals. Yeah, my favorite thing to say is we modify, adapt, and overcome in all situations and for the rest of our lives. So, Deanna says that she spent a good portion of her life just coasting. She's now adopted an attitude that I want to be a work in progress forever, even after I hit the goal weight. Amen, sister friend. Work in progress forever. We are never done until we die. And we can be better every day. Take steps today that if you're lucky enough to wake up and get to live tomorrow, it'll be just a little bit better for you. It is a lifestyle change, not just a change for one or more goals. You're not a planner. I'm not a planner either, Hala. I plan on going to work out tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. with Kirsten. What am I going to wear? I don't even know what's clean in the closet right now. That's the truth. It's hanging up. I'm going to wear what's hanging up in the closet because I know there's stuff up there. Yeah, it absolutely is a recipe for success. Yeah, I like it too, to share. Work in progress forever. That's us. We're just going to keep working at it. What else do we got to do, right? Just keep working on yourself. Be better every day. I love it. I'm excited. I plan on doing more, learning more, sharing my goals. I've shared my goals with the Fit Squad, but I haven't shared them anywhere else. But I will, since y'all are here on a Sunday night. Y'all know that one of the things that I have really enjoyed in this fitness journey is learning all of the information. There is so much to learn, and learning about my body and how it works has been so much fun. And so my goal, I'm going to try to call it a goal by challenging myself. My goal is to have my ACE personal trainer certification by my birthday in July. So I plan on starting to study for that in the upcoming year and have that done by 2023. I don't plan on right now being a personal trainer. I want the knowledge. I think it's very interesting. I think form is important. I think strategy is important. And I have an amazing coach who supports me. She's a little voice in my ear. She definitely is behind me in this decision. And I've already told her it's a good thing that she likes questions, because expect like 20,000 questions. So, surprise, that is my goal. My short-term goal is to get my certification. I work out with Kirsten via Zoom sessions, so that she can see us and talk to us, and we chat in the mornings. We do the workout, and then on Saturdays we can ask questions. We can ask questions anytime, but yeah, it's a virtual workout for me right now, which is working really well. I've found out that I like working out with other people virtually, because I do it from my living room. So yeah, it is a big news. Surprise, surprise. I really want the knowledge. I feel like I also don't want to be a bother, and I have a bunch of questions. Those of you who are in the Fit Squad, y'all already know I got a bunch of questions because I have learned over the last year and a half, I don't know anything about my body because I didn't care about it, and so I never learned. And I'll be doing workouts, and like even this Saturday, we were doing overhead tricep extensions, but we were doing it with different pacing. So we would slowly lift the weight up over our heads. We would take it behind. We were doing pulses or straight up and down, slow like that. And when we were done, I was like, why's my core hurt? Why do I feel like I felt that more in my core? And Kirsten's like, oh, that's because your body's getting tired. Your arms are tired, because she'd been killing her triceps in that workout already. We'd done tricep dips. Anyway, whatever. I love you, coach. It's good. It's a good workout. She's like, so your core is like, hey, I can help. Let me help. And I was like, I was like, oh, that's why. Well, look at me and my core helping. Non-scale victory. My core can help when my body gets tired or my arms get tired. So, but yeah, it was really kind of cool. Oh, you still gotta. I am very inquisitive. Oh, I do always ask. Oh, it's endearing. Thank you. Oh, well, I'm glad that you think it's endearing, because I do ask a bunch of questions. Oh, you were feeling it too, but didn't ask the question. Yeah, and see, and I think that's no judgment for you or nothing about you not asking the questions. I know other people who will have a question and will ask me, which is fine. I'll be happy to answer if I know, or get the answer if I don't. But yeah, it's things like that where I'm in a workout and I don't know exactly what I'm doing, and then I can ask, and so that's been very, very beneficial to me. Knowledge is power. That's what I believe. If everyone learned, Aaron says, how to do diet and exercise properly, nobody would ever fall for any of those fitness diet scams ever again. There are so many. Instagram is like a playground of false information. And I remember, Aaron, you telling me, because y'all know I love Bang. And Aaron was like, did you know that all of that stuff on there is false marketing? None of it's true. Like, he was telling me all this. I went and did all this research. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, Aaron, and y'all all know I still love a Bang, but I love them because they taste fun. And I don't expect to get any health or wellness benefits from them. And I realize again that they may not be the healthiest thing to have, just like the soda. It may not be the healthiest thing to have, but they help me along the way. I enjoy them, right? But I love that you call those things out, especially because you have so much knowledge behind it. Because there are, take this pill for this, take this supplement for this, the whole, like he said, the whole Liver King thing. I have been following that. I've seen that come up. He made buku amounts of money, and he was on steroids the whole time. He was taking, enhancing drugs, PEDs, performance enhancing drugs, to get big. And people bought into it. So yeah, do the things that work for you to give you a better life and more moving questions. I'm sorry, questions. More moving forward. You're not a question asker. Yeah, I am a question. I learn through asking questions. And so, and it's funny to me because one thing that I also like when I ask Kirsten a question is very rarely, and this is something that I'm letting y'all know because I think it's important, and Aaron has talked about this too. It's important because he's a great coach. He's not mine, but he is a great coach. I'm sure. I know you've worked with Sarah at Lose Weight Sarah. I trust her. She says you're amazing as a coach. But you have to trust your coach, right? And so one of the things that first let me know that I trusted Kirsten was I asked her a question and she asked me follow-up questions before she would answer because she needed more information to accurately answer my question. And I love that because I'm like that. My team hates it at work though. They hate it. They'll ask me a question. I'm like, okay, well, let me ask you like 3 different things. And they're like, I don't want you to ask me anymore. I asked you a question. Just give me the answer. But there's more to it than that, right? And it's having that trust and respect. For me, again, if you're not a question asker, that's fine. You don't have to ask questions. I'm a question asker because that is how I learn. And learning gives me passion for things. And I like to learn about things I'm passionate about. And right now, I'm passionate about fitness. Right now, I'm passionate about ways to become even healthier and feel even better every day. And I know going through the personal trainer certification will do that. Sherry just got her personal trainer certification not long ago. And I know she was learning a crap ton of stuff because I'd sit there on her live streams while she learned it. And sometimes she'd tell us about what she was learning in the breaks and stuff. So I know it's going to be a lot. I know it's going to be a challenge, but I have set a goal and I plan on meeting that goal. Oh, Aaron says he filmed his response to the Liver King issue on Friday and working on editing it this week. Plan on making more content, blowing up false info, scams, and misinformation. I think it's very important for a lot because we're so new, we don't know, right? And even when it just comes to exercise, I don't know what proper form is. Not that I expect someone to tell me, but I expect the person that I'm following to tell me proper form, right? But when you're just watching a fitness influencer, you don't know. Because if I'm doing something improper form, coach will stop me in half a second. She'll be like, Misty, make sure that your head is in alignment with your spine. Like, she doesn't say it like that, but that's how I'm thinking. She's very kind in the way she says it, but she'll be like, no, don't do that. You're right. That's not good form. Try this instead, But it's about having that respect of learning however you learn. I'm a visual learner and learn by asking questions. Perfect for me. It's perfect. You had a great time working with Sarah. I love Sarah. She's doing really, really well. Yeah, YouTube loves that kind of stuff, Aaron. I agree. They love when people blow other people up for false information because there's so much of it out there. It's crazy. Hollis says, I love that you ask questions. I have questions I just don't ask usually. Don't want to be a bother. I have a big I'm a burden complex. I'm not going to lie to you. That is still one of my biggest hurdles is not feeling like I'm a burden. And that's another way that Kirsten has been a blessing for me is she never makes me feel like a burden, ever. She likes that I want to learn and she's willing to teach me, and that's really important for me. But I also want to learn, and she encourages me to do that, of course. And part of it is because I don't want to be a burden and because I want to help. And I know that there are a lot of people out there who don't mind asking me questions. Whereas you may not want to ask someone who's really fit a question. You can ask someone who's just learning. It feels a little bit more friendly, I guess. And like Coach has said, she can say the same thing till she's blue in the face. But me saying it hits different. And that's why when you see people working out, people like Aaron, people like Kirsten, people like Val, people like, again, all those fitness people, you see all of them working out and doing a modification. There's something different when you see someone doing a modification and that's their top level versus someone who goes down to the modification. Are they thinking any less of you? No, I can guarantee you they're so happy you're there. Guaranteed. They're excited that you're there. But it's still hard for us sometimes to not feel lesser than when you're doing the mod. Don't feel that way. Stop it. Take your little baby steps, stair steps to heaven. Amy also loves that I like to ask questions. Amy, I'm going to write you out. Amy likes to ask me questions, and I like to answer questions. So I don't mind if y'all ask me a question, but I will also 110% tell you if I don't know the answer. And I'll refer you to someone who I think does. Oh, internet went out. You're back, Teresa. We had a pretty good conversation right there. At least it was for me. Oh, yeah. So my friend hurt her foot this week and was like, I can't do the workout. And Kirsten's like, you have a chair? And he's like, yep, I got a chair. She's like, then you can do the workout. I'll make a chair workout based off of what we're doing. And guaranteed, Amy said she got a good workout from that chair. Don't stop. Just show up. Keep doing that. Sorry, I saw Hollis say that she bets they do, but I had to go back to catch the comment. He said that he used to leave comments calling them out for their lies, and then they delete them. Well, of course they do. They don't want anybody to see that it's a lie. And that's why people do other videos. He says he feels like he needs to start making videos that actually spread the powerful, honest message to hold the bad actors accountable while providing the honest truth to educate people. A lot of people who are new to it definitely need that. Deanna says that she loves that I preach about doing the modifications. It's such an important message. It's for me, it was a game changer because, and I've said this before, I think I actually said it over on Kirsten's channel. We did a fit squad. It was me, Deanna, and Lauren. We did a live stream, and I did never start fitness because I couldn't do what they were doing. And they would show me the mod, but that doesn't mean anything to me. That's not what you're doing. You're still doing the other thing. You show me that for 3 seconds and then you do the other thing. So why? So it's obviously not good enough. But now I know. First, let's be real. She's in it for the workout too. They're working out too. Why would they? Why would they not give themselves the biggest workout that they could in the workout that they deserve? But they still want us to be able to do the workout that we can and that we deserve. They don't think any less of you for doing a push-up against a wall. They'll tell you to go do your push-up against a wall because that's what you can do. And then they're going to drop to the floor and do their push-ups because that's what they can do. But do you know the crazy thing that happens? I started push-ups, and I've said this before, on my back, pushing my arms up in the air. Then I went to the wall. Then I went to a counter. And now I'm on my knees, and now I can do a few regular push-ups. So yeah, maybe you can't do a push-up today. Show up and do some fitness things. And tell me where you are in a year. And see where you've progressed. It's a non-scale victory. So. Gut health. I do believe gut health is important too. This is a great community and support group. It does make all the difference in the world. It does for me. This is what is fun on Saturday. We have people doing 4 different kinds of push-ups. We do have people doing 4 different kinds of push-ups. And then it is, and like Amy said, this week she was working out from a chair because she wanted to show up for herself. She couldn't do the typical workout. And we're lucky that we have a coach who supports us at whatever level we're at. And her level was, I can't put weight on that foot. Okay, don't. I'm going to make you lift it up a whole bunch of times and lift these weights over your head, right? So, and there are people that you can see online who, when they start working out, they're bedridden. They're working out from their bed and then just continue to progress. You can do that too. Let's see. Progressions. Yes, it's all about progression over time. Deanna says, non-scale victory. I no longer fixate on the flabby lower part of my arm. Now I see the muscle part on top. Yeah. When I look at my arm, I'm kind of the same, Deanna. I realize that there's a lot of skin here, but imagine what my arm would look like without that. It'd be so tiny. Strange. And sometimes, like, I'll move just right and I catch a glimpse of my muscles moving. It's fun. I don't care about the skin. I don't like it though, in certain regards, because it's just physically uncomfortable. Like when you're doing a kickboxing workout and your coach says to punch up in the air and your skin punches you back, you just do it anyway because that's the situation you've gotten yourself into, Misty. So, will I get the skin removed? Maybe. Who knows? I have no idea. Possibly if it becomes too big of an issue. It wouldn't be for aesthetics. I also have, with my skin condition, I have issues under my arms, which luckily I've not had any issues with in the last while. So I'd probably qualify for the surgery just because of that, to be honest, to get all that scar tissue removed. But yeah, it is a non-scale victory that it's not fat. Just look at the muscle. Look at what you're doing. Look at what you're growing. Look how strong you are. Look how many push-ups you can do against a wall, laying on your back, whatever it is, right? People are like, and I think some people think I'm at one level of fitness and other people think I'm at a different level of fitness. And I'm sure you think that about yourself. Like, you think you're at one level, but other people may think you're at another level. Just do the best you can every day. Oh, now Barnum has come to say hi. Do the best you can every day. And just what I would challenge you to remember is, because a lot of us do need the modifications to start, what I want to remind you is try. Keep trying to do more, because one day you'll surprise yourself and you'll do a side plank T-lift with a 15-pound dumbbell. How'd that happen? When do we do that? I did that months ago. I didn't expect it. I didn't see it coming. But consistency over time, I was like, you know what? Let me try it. Normally, let me not even lie. It's not always that I decide to try it. It's that Kirsten, I call her Coach because she's my coach. Coach will say, why don't you just try it? Why don't you just give it a try? There'll be 15 people there, but I hear that message. Even if it wasn't for me, I still hear it. And so if you're modifying, that's wonderful. If you need a modification, hit me up, because I probably know one, because I've been doing them for a while now. And if you're really interested in modifications and you kind of want to do your own study because you're not an ask questions person, but you're a learn a lot of information person, look into calisthenics. That really has helped me learn a lot about my body and about different modifications for different exercises, because one thing in calisthenics is progressions, not modifications, progressions, right? So if you are interested, but you don't want to ask a lot of questions, that's one thing that, because I do ask a lot of questions, but believe it or not, I actually study a lot too. Like, I look into a bunch of stuff. Because I want to feel better and I want to do better and be able to do more and all of that. What's the deal with Kirsten? Kirsten is our coach. Deanna and I are both members of the Fit Squad. She is explaining it here. We pay for a membership and we get special videos and live workouts on Zoom. So her YouTube channel is Kirsten Quick Fit. Her name is Kirsten Quick. So it's Kirsten Quick Fit is her YouTube channel. She has a membership. As part of her membership, she calls it the Fit Squad. We have workouts on Saturday mornings that we do in a Zoom session together, and that's where we talk and ask questions. And then Monday through Friday, she does boot camps in Zoom. So I join every Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 6:30 to 7:30, and then on Saturdays from 7:30 to 8. It's normally a 30-minute workout on the weekends. But yeah, it's just part of her YouTube channel membership. And then, like Deanna says, she'll do extra videos. She did when we first started, because again, Deanna and I, no offense to nobody else, we were the OG members. We were the original Fit Squad. But she started putting out videos about core. And I was like, whoa, that's a lot. She's like, practice doing this. And I was like, I can't even do that. And she's like, well, then just keep working on it until you can do it and then keep practicing. And now my core helps me when my body gets tired. So anyway, that's what it is. We do Zoom session workouts with her. Me 4 days a week for sure. I try to catch Tuesdays and Thursdays when I can. And she does videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which is how I started. I would do videos. Okay, it's a little obsessive, buddy. I was trying real hard to ignore him, like he would stop. Oh, good night, Jess. Sorry, you're probably gone. Good night. So starting at an appropriate level for where you currently are is very important, while also increasing the challenging at a proper rate with consistency. Things improve fast in the beginning. Yeah, it definitely did improve faster in the beginning. I was able to go from like 2-pound dumbbells to 10-pound dumbbells in the same amount of time it has taken me to go from like 10 to sometimes 15. I'm telling Jess good night. Good night, Jess. They all love you, but you're not here. Are you going to? Thanks for being here, Diana. I'm actually going to let y'all all go because I've talked way too long. I get real excited talking about health and fitness and non-scale victories. And I just want to wrap it up one more time to say, first, let me get this dog out of my lap so I can concentrate. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me read this from Natasha. Natasha says one thing that she has problems with is putting weight on your knees, such as during low lunges, etc. during yoga. It's painful. Anytime she's doing a yoga thing that I have to just do other. So you have to do other random moves. Deanna has to go too. Have a good night. Good night. You know what? Amy had that same problem. She had her unfortunate skateboard accident, and my friend got really hurt and on her knees. And one thing that coach told her was if you keep at it and you are using proper form and you build all of that muscle around your knee for support, those things become easier. And in lunges, I know in certain lunges, she still uses something for assistance, which is how I started as well. I would always use my barbell for assistance, which I actually demonstrated that on a video that I did. I actually asked Coach this weekend. I told her we should do another workout on her channel because I want to see how much I've improved in my fitness over the last year. And we did a workout together on her channel, so I'd like to do it again. And I think she's willing to do that just to see that progress that I've made, right? But yeah, the knees are a big thing. She's always big on protecting our knees. So, all right, enjoy your workout, Erin. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you all being here. For those of you who are left and haven't had to go yet, I ended up keeping y'all a little bit longer than I anticipated because, again, once I start talking about things I enjoy, I could talk for a really long time about them. So, we've done the Lego. We got a ship. We got a Christmas tree and a gingerbread man. We've talked about non-scale victories, about how the scale can be a liar. And I would like if you didn't put any feeling behind that number. Do the things that you know that work for you to make you a better version of yourself every day so that tomorrow will be just that much better. And that for the rest of the lifespan that you have, you're going to try to make it a healthy one. Thanks for being here this evening, everybody. I really do appreciate it. Y'all mean more to me than you know. I talk about y'all all the time. A lot of y'all that are in this chat. Like this video if you like it. Dislike it if you didn't. Subscribe if you know how. And comment down below. Do you have some good non-scale victories? let us know. We want to read about all of the great things that everybody's doing. And until next time, I'll see you real soon. Or tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Central, right here on this station live stream. Have a great week, everybody.